All right, welcome everybody to another SMO Any Percent Pro League match. This is a very exciting weekend because this is the last weekend of the Pro League group stage. So that means after this weekend, after Friday, not Friday, sorry, today's Friday, after Sunday, whatever the last match is there, we will know who's making the playoffs. So very exciting weekend. I'm very much looking forward to it. I cannot wait to see who's going to make the playoffs and who's not. Now, saying all of that, I believe this is the only match of the of the week. Maybe there's another one, but I believe this is the only match where the outcome of this doesn't affect the playoffs in any way. Yeah, I'm getting there, Dance. Don't you forget. Yeah, Matse, I think is how you say his name. Whatever. He has put together pretty much every scenario for who's going to make the playoffs and who isn't. So unfortunately, this match is already decided because Buster can lose by 5 minutes, and I believe he'll still be first, and Yo-Yo can win by 5 minutes, and he will still not make the playoffs. So this match is not super important for the um, the playoff seeding. In fact, both runners really here have nothing to lose, so they might as well just go all out and do whatever they can. So let me look at these two fellas. See, Yo-Yo is just 1-5 on the group stage. Buster is 6-0. So there is nothing he can do to drop out of first place, and unfortunately, there's nothing that Yo-Yo can do to bump himself up to fourth place. So again, kind of just going, just playing to have fun here and to have a good match. So of course, like all of my matches, I have put 100 channel points um, on the underdog. That means in fact, there's only two people that have put any channel points on on um on on this race. I've put 100 on Yo-Yo, and Yo-Yo himself has put 48,000 on Buster. So if he wins, or if Buster wins, Yo-Yo will get my 100 channel points I put in. But if I win, I get all of Yo-Yo's channel points. So interesting prediction there. Like I said, I believe this is not the first time that Yo-Yo's done this. This is some insider trading, and yeah, he's just gonna throw them out so he gets his channel points, and so that I don't get my channel points. But I mean, it's Super Mario Odyssey. Anything could really happen. We've got regardless of Buster's PB being 2 minutes better than Yo-Yo, things could still go wrong. We've seen it happen before. We'll see it happen again. That's just how these races go. Yo-Yo is playing for honor. That is exactly true. Yo-Yo is playing to not be last place. Oh, and he gets hydrophobia. Buster, I guess, missed a spin pound there. Yeah, because Yo-Yo is in seventh place in the group A, and Pajula is eighth, and there's only a 6 point difference there. So they're really fighting for last there, because neither one of them can make the playoffs. I think everybody else can. I think Hot Boy and Bugfish both can. Yo-Yo could technically still get to fifth. Um, what's it? Yeah, no, he can. I had 60 on it. No, yeah, he could get if he gets 90 points, he would end at fifth place. He would be just 4 points shy. Oh, wait, no. Couldn't he technically get to fourth if he goes 90-0? And if ever, well, I actually no, that can't be possible because not everybody can get 0 points. It's above him, I assume. Aren't G-Man and Bugfish playing each other? Isn't that a match? Yeah. So yeah, he could get to fifth If G-Man and Bugfish weren't playing each other, he could theoretically get 4th at best. But because G-Man and Bugfish are, you know, they can't both get 0 in the same match. Unless they both forfeit, I guess. But I don't see that happening. Yes, we got Yo-Yo with a little bit of a lead here. Although lead in Cat Kingdom really don't mean anything. Yeah, G-Man and Bugfish just realized that, yeah, and I guess Buster, they all they all just realized, like, you know what? Let's get Yo-Yo to the playoffs. And then Hot Boy would also have to lose by a lot. So yeah, it's just the entire group just playing specifically so that Yo-Yo can make the playoffs. That would be that. You know what? That would be some crazy script writing. So is that scenario of you not making the playoffs isn't possible anymore, right? Because speed lost or something. Yeah, that's right. I see it now. So unfortunately, you can't be knocked out. Because for Buster here, yeah, you know, nothing matters. I guess I guess I go for both of them, but it's like might as well, right? Just go for everything because this just doesn't matter. Yeah, I like the really specific scenarios of like you've gone 5-1 and could theoretically miss the playoffs. That's just why this is such a good format. I love this format with the points, the point system, because that means like you're still penalized for a loss, but not nearly as much if you do well. I don't know. It's a good format. Yeah, 50-40 split would be cool too. Okay, well, we're heading off to Cascade Kingdom now. Again, I kind of like to just brush over the, whatever, the first two kingdoms. Because it's not like, it's just nothing ever interesting happens. Because, like, they both had some mistakes, they got second difference. Yeah, 50-40 would help with the extremes of really close and really far. Yeah, so, about a second and a half difference between these two guys here. Just looking at the stat sheet, something I noticed that Buster's worst time of the tournament is a 59-11. And Yo-Yo's best is a 59-40. So, I mean, it's a tough uphill battle for Yo-Yo here, but Buster could throw, Yo-Yo could pop off. Who knows? Something interesting to note is that every single split, like every tournament gold that Buster has is better than every single one of Yo-Yo's. And every single tournament best split by Buster is also better than every single one by Yo-Yo. I mean, that's what kind of happens over the course of 7 runs. Or I guess 6 runs, really. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. It is just really cool to see, like, Sub Hour being so... We're doing Bugfish. Oh, Bugfish hadn't got one. I thought he got... Oh, wasn't he on pace for Sub Hour? And then he messed up Boone because I think I commentated that race. Well, Buster missing the bird a couple times actually. So Yo-Yo's gonna take a little bit of a lead, but not a whole lot. Yeah, and Bugfish got a PB pretty recently. I saw him post about it somewhere. It'd be cool to see somebody PB in a race. It's crazy at what Bugfish has done for being worse than the tournament in terms of PB. It's interesting seeing these two runners here because I mean they've been pretty close, but you could just see from Dune Moon to the Archway movement and just stuff like that. Like there's been just a little bits of movement that Buster's just saving times on, just because he's just got the faster movement. Yeah, that Bugfish versus G-Man match is going to be really, really cool because that one will probably be the decider between who makes the playoffs, who doesn't. And that's the last match of the group stage. Ooh, bad cycle for Yo-Yo, but still gets it. Yeah, I kind of chose the ones I'm commentating for based off of like I guess the storylines of who's has the bigger implications for playoffs. Just because I wanna be there for those. Well, sometimes it could be cool to be the one to slay the beast that is Buster. Is all of the playoffs just best of one except for the finals? And I guess maybe the bronze match? It's still possible for you to get first, just not, well, yeah. We could see upsets. I believe in Pandon. Nah, Pandon's got it. Pandon's got that momentum. He's won 2 in a row. I mean, VGR's won 3 in a row, so it's not better momentum, but he's got momentum. He can do it. Okay, let's see how the fun triple A clip goes. I think Buster got it. No, he didn't. No, he thought he got it too. I think Yo-Yo got that though. I feel more certain about that. Yeah, because Buster's. Oh my gosh. Oh, Buster. Oh, and Yo-Yo, what's going on? I looked. What is happening? Oh my god. Buster just fell in the water and Yo-Yo didn't get the checkpoint. That's crazy. They're both gotta fight Rango. Yeah, I was looking at Buster's screen and I'm like, oh, that really sucks for Buster. And then I look over at Yo-Yo, he's also in the water. That's crazy. I haven't seen a single Rango fight in any of these races, and now there's 2 in the same one. That is ridiculous. Yo-Yo with the faster movement there. Getting the dive on the platform. That is ridiculous. Oh, that sucks, Yo-Yo. You got it, though. You got it. That is crazy. Let's see, it's about 11 seconds here for Yo-Yo. Or, for, I guess, lead for Buster, but 11-second deficit for Yo-Yo. Wooded is, I think, pretty easily the kingdom that I've seen the most trouble with in this tournament. It's also just, you know, the most difficult period. So it makes sense that this is the one that you see most runners, or the most runners messing up. Not necessarily most of them, but like Yo-Yo missed the bunny. It should be a pretty easy backup though. Oh, he doesn't know the backup. You can just roll and you'll murder the bunny. Ooh, looking at the stats, Yo-Yo has had some real trouble with these clips. Just looking at the triple lake clip, he's 0 for 5. He got the clip in this run and then didn't get the checkpoint. So, but he's 1 of 5 on nut clip plus out of bounds. That is interesting for a player at that level to have such poor consistency in races. Let's see if we can get it here though. Didn't get it. Wow. Looked like he set him up, has set himself up a little bit weirdly with the angle for the backflip. Where's he going? What was that movement? I'm curious to see what is this? Oh, I see. It's an interesting backup. Oh, and as Buster gets maze clip. I've seen that backup once somewhere, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody go for it. That is that's an interesting backup to say the least. I wonder if that's faster. Like I can't even tell if it looks faster or not. It's hard to tell with the, you know, kind of the falling down and whatnot. You know, race has been pretty good so far. It was fairly close out of late, but Yo-Yo is falling apart a little bit here in Wooded, which seems to have been his Achilles heel here in this tournament. Is Lake and Wooded Kingdom. We had a double Rango fight here. Both runners messing up Lake Clip and not getting the checkpoint, so both had to get the Rango multi. Yeah, Yo-Yo missed Yo-Yo missed the nut clip, yeah. Now you got it, Yo-Yo. lock in. We got a pipes clip from Buster. See, yo, you just think about this. You've moved past. Once you're done with wooded, you've moved past the worst part of your run. This part you've been least consistent with. And then after that, it can only get better, right? You know, because you got Cloud Kingdom, kind of calm yourself, get back locked into the run, and then after Cloud Kingdom, then you got lost, and then you got to lock back in. You know, focus up. You got it. You got it. So think about how cool it would be to beat Buster. That would be really cool. Dance, did Buster go undefeated last year too? Or I guess not. What, the last Pro League? I don't remember. Yeah, I had the stats for last Pro League pulled up somewhere, but I've lost that. It's pretty much every year, but not. Like, I think it had been every year for a while, but there wasn't one in 2024. So the last Pro League was the summer of 2023. And then the Pro League slash Open, I guess the Open started late last year in like the fall. And then that went in, there was a bunch of divisions. And then the S division, I don't know how many, the top couple got to qualify for the Pro League, so it went from S Division, the top X amount, whatever, made the Pro League here. Oh, really? Yeah, I know Saren had some issues with hosting tournaments and stuff. I don't really know the whole details, but yeah, I mean, I like having it once a year. Or maybe like every year and a half or something. Like, there's no need to rush it, but it's always nice to like start planning it. Because it's been pretty much every year. Yeah, like I think a year and a half, I think, is the most you should wait between them. Because yeah, I remember summer of 23. And then the open division is the months prior. Yeah, I think I participated in the last open. I think I was in the last open in the 2023 one. And then I lost in the first rounds. I barely played. That's the problem with the open leagues, is they don't have time to do group stage or anything, so you get like one match. If you lose the first round, you just lose. But you know, it is what it is. Still takes a ton of effort, yeah, to put all these things together. Because I was in the freshman 80% tournament back in like 2020 that like blew up and had a mess. And there is a group stage for that, and so that took forever. It was terrible. Well, the group stage ended, and it was like 3 months before the playoff started. So like by that point, like I was a 1 or a 2 seed, and by that point it'd been so long, and we were so bad at the game that it was so easy to improve. So I improved by like 3 minutes, and my opponent improved by like 7 minutes. So I just lost. And like I had like it was annoying. I think it was Spezzy I played against, but it was just like I was one of the only top seeds to get upset. So it was just It's just because I hadn't played as much over the last 3 months, and Spezzy had played a lot, so he had like a 102, and I had a 104. But when the group stage ended, I had a 107. He had like a 109. It's like, that's not fair. But it is whatever. Anyway, back to the run. He lost one last year. Good for him. Jambo in the finals. Gee, we need Jambo to come back and save us. Jam goat. That's a close match. Yeah, so speaking of close matches, this one is not exactly close. What's the difference gonna be? It's like a minute and a half. Minute, almost 2 minutes. For Buster here. So, I mean, if I were Yo-Yo, I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking great for a win here. I mean, it was already probably unlikely before the match started, but if I was Yo-Yo here, I would just kind of like take a beat or something, you know, kind of take a second to focus and you know, quit malding if he is, and you know, just play as if you're not in a race, you know, play just to finish a run and just to do a decent run, right? You can't really change what you've already done the first half. With the way Buster's been playing in this tournament, this probably is already a done deal here, I'm going to be honest. But the only thing that Yo-Yo can do is just, you know, play as best he can. So I believe in you, Yo-Yo. If you lock back in, you can get sub hour. You got 59.22 BPT right now. You can get a sub hour. Oh, that's cool. So we have Pajulu because we couldn't have Jambo. He made the sacrifice. I don't know, just making the tournament at all is just super impressive. I mean, you can go 0-7, and it's still impressive you got there. And I don't think we have... Yeah, no one's going to go 0-7, so everybody will have at least one match that they've won. That's funny. How did Tylo get in? If he didn't win... Nah, that's crazy. That is hilarious. He just won by forfeit and then just lost. That's amazing. Yo, props to Tylo for just getting lucky. So yeah, Yo-Yo collecting the multi-moon, so he's going to be entering Day Metro here. Both rotos got Giggler, so that's pretty cool. I think the Metro route without Giggler is cooler, but I think that's also just biased because it's new. New-ish, I guess. Yeah, having Division S be 32 players is cool. I couldn't really do a whole lot of commentating then because I was doing school, but I wish I'd been able to do more. So after Night Metro, it's nearly a 2-minute lead for Buster. Okay, Dance, so I'll start screaming if anything breaks. But now that Dance is gone, I can say all those bad things about him. That he he like he's Austrian. It's not a bad thing. It's just like it's just a fact. His real name's Dan. Not to dox him or anything, but that's pretty cool. That's about all the facts I know about Dansta outside of Odyssey. He went to a football match like last weekend. I know that. He took a train. I don't think is that all I know about Dansta? I think so. I think that's the only non-Odyssey related thing I know about Dansta. Are those three things. Okay, I know Zarza beat him in Mario Kart one time. Okay, that's not Odyssey related. Thank you. So that's four things. Anybody know his home address by any chance? Can you tell the crowd here? Ansa would know his home address, but I don't think he would tell us. It is interesting going back to the. Oh, that's so smart. 2106 Dance the Street. I mean, that's so it's so smart. It's just a mind work. But yeah, going back to the the standings for this tournament. Like I said earlier, Buster cannot possibly. Well, I guess he can technically possibly be. No, never mind. He cannot possibly drop to second place, and Yo-Yo cannot possibly make the playoffs. So this match does not matter. But what does matter for Yo-Yo is honor. What matters is fighting to not be last place. Because who does Pajulu play? Pajulu plays Hot Boy. So Hot Boy's going to be playing, trying to play real well because he's trying to make the playoffs. Pajulu, I believe, is out of the playoffs. But I believe he is out of the playoffs. So it doesn't really matter for him. But what Pajulu and Yo-Yo are fighting for is to not be last place in their group. They're 6 points apart. So every second that Yo-Yo can win by could potentially give him enough to beat out Pajulu. That's something that's really interesting. But yeah, we're here in Snow Kingdom now. We've got some fun tricks here. Obviously Snowdram, but Buster are going to be going for ICC. I'm not sure about Yo-Yo. Let's check the stats sheet. Does he go for ICC? He does not. So we'll be seeing two different routes here. I think it's about a 2-minute difference. Yeah, minute 58 between the two runners heading into Snow Kingdom. So Buster getting the story mode. Let's see how ICC goes. The Goomba gonna cause problems. And that was very good. Super quick setup by Buster. Definitely saving a lot of time with that. Oh, and Buster opening the door. Just just to start cooling it down in there. It's a little warm in the Odyssey. Oh man, Buster barely made Snowdram there. Got a little up warp. Oh, Yo-Yo, man. That sucks. That's not even his fault either. That's just Cappy homing in on the coins instead of the capturable object. I don't understand why Cappy prioritizes coins instead of captures. The entire gimmick of this game is captures. Why does Cappy prioritize coins over captures? That's some BS right there. I'm not even gonna lie. But that was a pretty good snow from Buster. I don't think he really messed anything up. Yeah, maybe he did. He lost some time. So now Yo-Yo getting the Goomba Moon that Buster got with ICC. Now Buster's going for a fish dip. Gets the double bonk. And stays in bounds. Or it stays out of bounds, not in bounds. Very nice. Not too much else here in Seaside. Pretty chill kingdom. I mean, you got fish clip, but is that really a thing you gotta worry about? Something that you do maybe have to worry about is Snowdram, which Yo-Yo is going for right now. And he gets it with less problem than Buster did. Nice, we love the sub 5. Sub 5 with a death that's pretty impressive. It's because what? The best like ICC, or I guess the best non-ICC, you know, it's like a low 4, 2x. Mid to low 4x, I don't really remember. I think it's a mid to low 4x. 23, I think is what ComSub was. So now Buster heading off into Legend Kingdom, my favorite kingdom in the run. Very nice and speedy. Actually, no, it's pretty slow in terms of kingdoms, but it's, I don't know. I just, such cool movement, and Spiritless is very cool. And then we got Yo-Yo heading towards Fish Dip as well. What's his consistency with it? Fish Dip, 3 out of 5. Not amazing, but not terrible either. I think one of his matches is not... Yeah, I don't think one of his matches doesn't have stats in. This is all out of 5. He should be out of 6. Oh, and then he doesn't get the Fish Dip. That's unfortunate. Well, that's not too big of a deal. Yeah, Buster didn't really have any issues with Spiritless. I haven't seen. I don't. Knock on wood, but I don't think I've seen anybody miss the Spiritless jump in any of the matches I've commentated. Just gonna knock on wood. No commentator's curse for Yo-Yo. Just gonna put that out there. He's gonna get it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody miss it. I'm sure somebody has. But you don't really see runners missing that too much. Oh, Buster's gonna do the down throw strat here. Yeah, this vault's cool. It's also a little bit faster too, because you don't have to like delay anything as much. Just the benefit of using Joy-Cons. You save time there. You save time in shards. Probably other places too that I can't think of. Welcome back, Dansta. We missed you. And also, I did not try to dox you. So you don't have to worry about that. Uh-oh. Buster's in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, he managed to save it there. Didn't really get a whole lot of speed with that vault, so he had to almost spawn. Yeah, he had to delay a lot. Yeah, a little bit of trouble with these turnips here. A nice backflip. So now Yo-Yo's in Lunchy Kingdom. So it's about 3 minutes for these two runners here. So it's really just how is Yo-Yo going to be able to close out this run so that he can get the most points possible so that he can beat Pajulu and not be last place. And no commentator's curse because Yo-Yo made the Spiritless jump, so we're good. I did not curse anybody. I want to see Buster go for slope faults here. You got it, man. You got it. No, I can see it with the camera. Yeah, Buster, not on 56 pace, but his BBT is still 56, so this could shape up to be a very good run. Yeah, his best time in the tournament is a 57:30. It's 56:57 BBT. Oh, I looked away! What happened? I guess he fell trying to get the moon. That is crazy. Slow faults? No slow faults. Well, now he gets to do the Invisblock jump again. I was looking at the stat sheet. Well, that's going to kind of kill a tournament best for him. That's unfortunate. Well, I think that's a commentator's curse. I was just trying to look at what he would need for a tournament best as he died and killed that attempt. Yeah, I mean, Buster had a little bit of issues with like turnips and whatever, but I think it was a solid luncheon before that mistake. So we'll see how Yo-Yo deals with these slope vaults. Not the not not slope vaults. No, invis block jump. Unless he wants to go for slope vaults, I wouldn't say no to that. To seeing that. Come on, slope vaults. Go for slope vaults. Yo-Yo, if you're listening, do slope vaults. You got nothing to lose, man. No. Everybody hates me. Okay, but he got invis block jump. No problemo. See if he can do this movement better than Buster. And he didn't die. Look at that. He's saving like 20 seconds there. Probably more than that. I don't know. Yeah, so Buster lost like 40 in that luncheon. I know George, because I always put my 100 channel points on the underdog. And I saw, man, who put 40,000 on Buster? Yo-Yo. It's insider trading. Should ban him from putting channel points in the predictions. He's throwing just so he gets more channel points. Ooh, there's almost damage there. He didn't get his cap back. Okay, now that we're heading on to Ruined Kingdom for both runners, quickly before Buster exits here, I'll do the shoutouts very quickly. Oh yeah, thank you, Meg Arthur, for shouting out the Discord. But make sure all of you lovely viewers go follow the runners, BusterDoggy and Yoyofruits. Regardless of the display here or anything, you know, Yo-Yo might be like 3 minutes behind, but he got to this tournament based purely on his skill and his dedication to this game. So make sure you go check both of these runners out. Both very, very impressive runners. Buster going to be moving on to the playoffs, so he gets... What is... No, Nightbot didn't like that, George. So yeah, make sure you check out Buster, because he'll probably be doing more matches in this tournament with the playoffs. I can never spell Restreamer. Why can I never spell it? There we go. Yeah, go check out Dansta, our lovely Restreamer, also a member of this Pro League. He is, I don't know when he has this match, I think tomorrow. But he's also in this tournament, so check him out. And then if you really want to, you can check out my Twitch. I don't stream very often, but I'm there sometimes. Help me with my dream to achieve 1 million followers. I am just about 1 million away, a little less than 1 million away from 1 million followers. So if you can help me get there, that'd be great. I'm so close. So yeah, heading on to probably the best part of the run, Bowser's Moon. At least for a race setting. Maybe not in a race that is probably this decided, but you know, it's still a pretty cool part of the run. We've got Buster going up the Ogre. He had a little bit of a fall, but he's okay regardless. Mario just lost a couple brain cells, but he's fine. Does he really need all 100% of his brain? Yeah, I don't know. He'll be fine. So yeah, oh my goodness. So let's see how shards goes. See Buster going for down throw shards. And he gets it, no problem. And then Birdless. Oh, barely got the... Oh, he didn't get the shard. The bomb barely hit the box. Oh, does he take damage here? Is he just screwed? Yep, yeah, he was just screwed. That's unfortunate. But you got the down throw strat pretty cool. So yeah, going into the last two kingdoms of the run, 2 minutes 26-second difference. So Yo-Yo, if he finishes out the run well, will probably still get about 15 points. And we'll see if that's going to be enough for him to stay ahead of Pajulu and keep his spot in 7th place and not end up in last place. But we will not know that until tomorrow. That's when his match is. So just as Yo-Yo is finishing off the Ogre Buster, finishing off Harriet, not the last time we'll see her. And then on to Topper. Very quick fight. Just in time to watch Yo-Yo go through shards. See how he does. Be very surprised if he does down throw shards, because I haven't seen him do a down throw a single time in this run. Unless he specifically switched to Pro or Joy-Con. Ooh. Oh, he had a bad angle there. Almost was able to save it. And just as Yo-Yo's finishing up shards, we got Buster going for the mech climb. I guess not the mech climb. The climb 2 mech, and then the mech climb. Going for Pipeless. Good Bowser Drone from Yo-Yo. And now Buster going into the mech fight. Best boss fight in the run. In the game, honestly. I can't think of anyone that's better. And neither could you, because it's the best. I don't know. Madame Brood in Moon Kingdom is pretty cool and is done in just so many runs. First person stress from Buster, getting the manip on the mech so that he could save like 10 seconds. Helps line up with TA as well. And he gets it. A very clean mech fight from Buster. Yo-Yo just about to finish up with the bunnies. Got one more hit here on Harriet. And we love these story moon cutscenes. Both runners in a cutscene at the exact same time. Different cutscene, but very, very fun and interesting to watch. now we're seeing Yo-Yo go for the climb. Does he do pipeless? Yes, he does. Nice pipeless from Yo-Yo. He's got a little bit of bird movement. He'll be up in the mech fight as well. Nice climb up on top of the mech. Can't do fast topper. Oh, he's... Never mind. No, that's not fast. That's just regular topper. So it's like a 3-minute difference. Let's see. What does it say? Where is... I have a lot of tabs open. It's like 2.5 going into mech, so probably be pretty similar to that. I don't think we're gonna be... Oh, that was almost a commentator's curse. Can you get it? Oh, no. Okay, well, that was a yeah. I was about to say, I don't think we'll be seeing too much of a time difference in the mech split, and then... and then Yo-Yo falls off. That's an unfortunate time loss. He could have saved it, but it's so difficult to ground pound on topper not topper on Spirit there. You basically have to just land on top of it and then just do a quick spin pound. But if you don't land on top of it, it's so difficult to get it. So as Yo-Yo is entering Moon Kingdom, Buster's going to be just about finished with the Bowser fight. So that means it'll be about a 3-minute difference. The escape sequence is like 2 minutes-ish. Moon's about 5. So now we're going to see Buster go for 2DSS. His consistency in the tournament is 6 for 17, so he's gone for it. He expended several attempts on it. We will not see Yo-Yo go for it, unless he wants to give it an attempt for fun. Just as his last, last hurrah. A first try 2DSS from Buster to cap off a decent run. I don't know. His VBT is 57-57. I don't think he can 57 this. This would have been a much better run had he not lost 40 seconds in Munchin, but you know what? It is what it is. You can't really control all of that. Five-shot first filler from Buster. Gets it no problem. very good pillars. Oh, I think he lost one fireball. Super good pillars there from Buster. That's how you finish out a race. I didn't look at the entry, but that was pretty solid. So that's gonna finish off Buster's group matches, finishing with a 7-0 record, undefeated, the only undefeated member or player in the whole tournament. And that also means in his last 2 pro leagues, he's gone undefeated in group stage. So GG's to Buster. Let's lock it in for Yo-Yo as he finishes up his final race. Unfortunately, no playoffs for him, but congrats to him for making it to the this stage of the 80% Pro League. Like I said earlier, any runner here, they might be worse comparatively to the group. Yo-Yo being towards the bottom of the group, still super, super skilled. I mean, it is not easy to have made it to this point in the tournament, to get to the Pro League. I mean, you don't do that by accident. So props to him, for closing out every match that he's had. It's super easy for runners to get discouraged and to just, forfeit or just throw in the towel halfway through. But as far as I know, I don't think, did we have any forfeits this tournament, Dansta? I don't think we did. I know I see one. Roller Rock forfeited one. Other than that, I don't. Twice. Oh, I see the other one. Yeah. So I mean, other than Roller, it seems like every single match has been finished by a runner, which is in and of itself a pretty good. I don't know what word I'm looking for there. Pretty good thing. We'll just say. So let's get some hype in the chat for Yo-Yo as he finishes up his final match. I want everybody, all the all the lurkers. Is it a cat jam? Is that the emote? No. What's the cat jam emote? I don't know. Say something in chat to hype up Yo-Yo. Everybody do something. We want to get some support for Yo-Yo in the chat as he finishes off his last run. Let's get some GGs in the chat as well. GGs to both these runners. Buster for going 7-0 and for Yo-Yo to hopefully not get last place. We'll find out after Pajulu's match. Nice, so that's a 101 something. I wasn't looking at the time. Yeah, good end to the run for Yo-Yo as well. Because he didn't have a great shards, but and then fell off the mech. But other than that, good moon. So if you guys, Buster's in the waiting room, Yo-Yo, if you want to join the waiting room as well for post-game interview, you can do that. Or if not, then that's okay, but we'll have Buster at least. Hello, Buster.
Hello.
GG's on your win, and also for going 7-0 in the group stage. I don't know if you remember, but also last Pro League you also went 7-0. So you have not lost in groups. That's what Dansta looked up. You've not lost a group stage match in these last 2 Pro Leagues. So congrats to that. The only match you've lost, period, has been one match in the finals last year. So You've been killing it in these pro leagues. Um, but yeah, how'd you feel about your race here?
Uh, Pretty just average, I guess. Like, it just seemed like I just had like a great split and then like a really bad split. Like, very few, just like mid splits. So,
Yeah,
I
you were
guess.
on pace for a tournament best going into luncheon. Um, you probably
Oh,
could have
yeah.
got because your tournament best 57:30. You probably could have gotten at least a 2x with not too many mistakes. But then you lost something like 40 in luncheon, so
Yeah, something like that.
that was not a great split. And then you had what was it? Oh yeah, Lake. You had this is the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
I've ever seen it in a tournament. We had double Rango fights. Both you and Yo-Yo had to fight Rango, which is crazy. Never see. I don't think I've seen anybody fight Rango once in a tournament match. At least not recently. And then you both fought him. So that was pretty crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
The classic fake clip for Triple H, my favorite.
would love to see it, especially in a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Yo-Yo got it too, or he didn't get the fake clip. He got the clip, but he I get because I it was funny. I was looking at you because I'm like, oh no, Buster fell out of bounds. He's back in the water. And I look over at Yo-Yo and he's also in the water, but I saw him get the clip. So I'm not totally sure. I think he missed the checkpoint, so he just had to bail. But I don't
Yeah.
entirely know what happened, but
Something
it
out of
was
bounds.
yeah something like that. But yeah, you got I think in Wooded you got both your clips right, didn't you?
Yeah,
Maze
I did.
and
That was
pipes.
something
So
at least.
you got the more difficult clip in the maze clip, and then couldn't get Triple H, but you know it's fine, it's fine.
That's always fun.
Yeah. So as for the tournament, obviously this is the last match of the group stage. Is there anybody that you're you know wanting to face or maybe not wanting to face in the playoffs? Is there anybody specifically that you have opinions about, or is it just kind of like, yeah, I'll just play whoever?
I'm pretty scared about Lucid and BGR, but I think those will turn out to be some really intense races, so I'm also looking forward to it.
Hmm. Is there anybody that you're bold enough to say I want to play that person?
Probably not.
Okay, no, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. Because if you do end up playing them and you lose them, then we get to use this clip and make fun of you. So you know that's a smart move there. Yeah. So currently, I think you're the no. Dansta's also locked in. Dansta, VGR, and you are locked in. I think everybody else is still up in the air. I don't know about Autumn. So yeah, there's a lot of people who could be in or out of the playoffs. Like you mentioned, you might be afraid of Lucid. He could just miss the playoffs. Like it's that close. He's not.
Yeah,
He's the
that's
fourth
true.
spot in his group. So there's a lot to go on here. And I think is playoffs start next week or is there a break? I don't. I assume it would just start next week. I don't really keep up with that stuff. Yeah, next week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Do you plan on putting in any extra practice against to prepare for the playoffs? Or are you just gonna keep doing your all purple coins and lunch and KFR just to prepare?
Um, yeah, probably not. I mean, I think I'm gonna do world peace, and like half of the kingdoms are any percent, so like maybe that'll help a little bit. But
Yeah,
other than
yeah.
that,
In
probably
case you end
not.
up in the sewer in any percent, you know how to clip
Yeah,
through and get that story member real quick.
for real. Yeah.
Yeah, well, glad to see that the number one seed in this tournament is taking it extremely seriously. So that's fun. But yeah, yeah, GG's to you and GG's to Yo-Yo as well. Obviously
Thank
Yo-Yo
you.
didn't want to join for the the post game interview, but just props to Yo-Yo for holding out here and not forfeiting any match. Because I know halfway through he's like, I just want to finish the race right now. I don't want to do this, but props to Yo-Yo for finishing it out. I mean, we never want to see forfeits, so I'm glad that he stuck with it. Um, didn't go or he got a win at some point in the pro league. Didn't go without any wins, so props to him. Maybe he'll end up not in last place. But that's it for this match. Unless you have anything else you want to add, Buster.
Just want to say GG's to you, yeah, for yeah, pushing through that race.
Yeah, fun race. But we have another race coming up in 20 minutes between Odyssey Guy and Logis. I will be commentating that. So if anybody here in chat is sick of me, then you might want to go ahead and just turn off the stream because you got me for another hour-long match. But yeah, you guys go and stick around for that, and we'll be right back in a few minutes. Again, GG's to Buster and Yo-Yo. So you guys stick around.